Hello and welcome to Lover. This is a visual novel with some very dark themes to it. So we need to start out with this warning, as it contains depictions of animal and human death, physical abuse, body horror, and gore. So, yeah, you have been warned. So, if all that doesn't sit right with you, then yeah, I would avoid this section of the video. So anyway, let's start a new game. There we go. Home is quite tucked away and hard to find. Yeah, it seems that my computer screen is not big enough to, crop with this, but, near the end of the unmarked dirt lane, deep in the woods somewhere, the something never comes. A quiet area bordering the Great Smoky Mountains that run along the horizon in every direction. The trailer creaks on a scrap of overgrown and scrubby lawn. Every morning I wake up to the sun streaming through the mountain fog. Every night I watch the moon dip beneath the black trees against an open starry night. I live peacefully, taking long walks and breathing in the smells of the earth. I watch rabbits and grouse and cook them into a stew. Then I'd meet with friends. They tell me how lucky I was to live such a peaceful life. They don't know that I'm being stalked. Or, more accurately, I'm being hunted. Okay, there's a creepy and ominous picture there. Waiting until I fall out chair watching the woods surrounding my land on this late autumn night. It's cold. And like the barrel of the shotgun resting across my lap. I have my rifle next to me too. Took both from the trailer. Next to me is a shining flask of whiskey, but I don't touch the stuff. Maybe a sip might help me sleep, but I'm anything but tired right now. I'm wide awake, buzzing with adrenaline, searching for its shape. We definitely heard something. The fuck is that? Do you want to know what it is? Yeah, waiting for that awful howl. The irony of being so alert after how often it's kept me up is not lost on me. Laying awake all night with its incessant gurgles and rasping grunts. That cry of hate that shakes the branches and scares the wind away. It's evil, pure and natural evil, no matter how close it hugs the land. I can't wait to kill it. Want to rip its belly open, have all its organs, its warm meat spill out streaming black clouds into the frigid air and let all the blood drain out into this lawn. This creature, dead so I can sleep through one night. At least one night. It started only recently. Heard it before I saw it. Initially, I thought it was a raccoon or a deer that skirted the edge of the woods, ruffling in the dirt, clawing into the earth. I was no stranger to wildlife, and feared no hungry wolves or mother bears or horny, whatever to rot. Something my first buck when I was small. My father standing proud over me as I did that big bloody chunks from its body. Even the last breeze of that buck scarred me for doing what was natural, wanting to live. Sounds I hear now shake me to my core, makes my hair stand on end. Reminds me of what it's done. I don't know what I thought it was supposed to be when I finally did see it. It was too gangly, too tall, scrawny mongrel, no meat, no fat. It paced the edge of the wood, eyes glinting from the yard lights before skittering away. I saw it once and didn't think twice about it after. I did see strange things in the woods, but the mind never fails to stop and smooth over the wrinkles in your reality to prevent itself from going mad. Dear stick with Meng, I feel there was turkey, etc., etc. Then it came back. Came back next night, closer, more of its hunched shoulders limping into the night. Waves at night, it slumped into view and just watched. The other night, and closer it came. Thin patchy peel skin stretched over the knobs and its spine. Fascinated, hungry. Whispering off once more, before it let itself be seen in its full unholy glory. Oh, what the hell? Okay, don't know why it's got a love heart there. It was disgusting to look at. Its back is scrambled with scars, flaky, irritated skin, turning red. Scratches of fur or hair clumped around what I assume is the head and what I hope is its chest. What was once a sharp, raw wound now faded with time was a heart-shaped All-Lit Lover. The irony of that name soon became frightfully and painfully clear. Started to take it more seriously when it started to scream. That night, it banged in the middle of the trailer, muted thumps that mutated into swing and the soft sound of cries that swelled into screeches. Was it making those noises? Was there one reason, or were there multiple? God, I hate to think that there were multiple of whatever that thing is. Couldn't have guessed what it was doing or what it might have wanted. There was only a thin screen and a metal door stopping the entirety of nature from entering in, and I wanted to keep it that way. These early weeks, safe and dark as it stumbled around on the lawn. Couldn't tell you what it was doing. Searching for something? Maybe it wanted to strike someone with the way its head swiveled in that sickly yellow from the lights. It snuffed and grunted, kicking and snarling, never satisfied with the odd shape of its unknown task. I'd love to toss glass bottles, found satisfaction from hearing them break against the trunk of the trees. Curiosity got the better of me once I finally learned what the sound was. It was a foolish endeavor. Found myself trembling one night as it came closer and closer to where I was. I too caught up in watching it, that I realized I was too close. Couldn't scramble away in time, so I had no choice but to remain hidden, tucked into the tall grass that ringed the edge of the lawn. The lover continued to fling its claw and hands. Never really could tell, around whatever it could find and chuck them away. Beer can, a hammer, rusty sheet, tin, all of it came flying out around me. Started to shuffle back slowly, hoping that fate would be on my side as I slid through the dirt and faded away. And I'm assuming he made it out alive, because otherwise he wouldn't be telling the story. My host was misplaced, however. A broken bottle cracked next to me. It rang out like a shot, or a gunshot, and I let out a sound. Lover's head twisted towards me. Eyes searching, hungry for a post to thud its anger against. To rip apart, to maim, to turn into a meal, perhaps something worse. What felt like I'd known before, as it hovered towards me, breath reeked as it gasped above me, unable to fully see where I was in the glare of the yard lights. I had no other options left. In that moment, blinded by panic, by a crippling desire to survive, I lunged. I swiped at its eyes and screamed. In that briefest of moments, I dug one nail into its eyes. I felt the soothe ball of it and start to bend under the pressure and took my chance. I pushed down, hard. Harder. Ew, don't like the squishy sounds. Ew, we got an eyeball. Then the inner goop of the eye spilled out of his socket and over my hand. I started praying that Lover would be too stunned to react. Again, fate laughed. Though blinded briefly, it howled louder than anything I'd ever heard before. I grasped at my head, my face. It knocked my still wet hand away and crushed it, causing me to whimper hectically. I thought it was laughing as it held me in its iron grip. Its one eye distended and dangling, not enough to slow it. I became so frightened I couldn't think. I started to squeeze my hand, digging into its skin. I couldn't breathe. With my instinct, I bit down into its arm and shook hard. Tasted thick blood pool between my teeth and spilled down my chin. It stopped, laughing and let go, crying out in pain. I took my opportunity and with my small victory fled. As I ran, I heard Lover's wails echo in the vastness of the forest. It was joined by the spirited barking of the dog before it stumbled away and into the fence. The dog. I didn't mention Red. I sit here, see a threadbare collar lay here in the crispy forest-dusted grass, and my heart swells in sadness. Red. He was the cutest dog I've ever seen, always full of life and barking playfully, eagerly. I called him that for his shiny red coat, which blended well into the autumn leaves, and loved to frolic in. His tongue bounced with fervor when he saw me. Oh, look at him, he's so cute. Pity he's dead. There's no hate in his heart, and after all that happened, dark eyes wide with innocence and joy. I loved him so much. He was the reason I returned and couldn't abandon him. What kind of soul would? He had nowhere else I could take him either. Not easy to pick up your life and not when you lived with all that you knew. Perhaps that was fear itself. Fear of leaving the familiar versus the fear of known. Lover, specifically Lover's anger. At first it seemed aimless, but after our fight it began to radiate outward, as if taking a target, fire searching for kindling. It's my cowardice that let it become a wildfire. The fact that I didn't kill him that first time it saw me, touched me. And we're back into this creepy dark area. I should have finished. Well, I finished. That I sensed it that day. Don't know what set it off. In the light of that cold fall morning, it came barreling through the yard, surrounding the trailer, and without warning, grabbed Red. No, don't. I hate hearing animals get hurt. Started to pull him deeper into the woods, knowing his whelps of pain. I think that might have been it, now that I think back. Much as this beast caused a ruckus, Red seemed to match it in volume and frequency. Never bothered me, the barks and yips. Red was excited, or protected, or just being a dog. Loved him for that. My heart hurts more in this moment than any other. It's so old that grief for a moment in my hands filled the cold steel in the shotgun in my hand, and let it transform into fiery rage. Lover dragged Red into the woods, deeper and deeper until I lost them in the tangled black brush. Couldn't keep up without being spotted. Body still a little shaky from the memory of our brief battle from before. Didn't know its strength or what it was capable of when it was this passionate in its rage. Maybe I'm making excuses because I can't change the past. Can't change the fact that I cowered in the shadow of an oak tree, barely wide enough to hide my trembling body. I can't change how I just stood there as it lifted Red into the air and slammed his body down. Tears streamed down my face, because Red wasn't mercifully dead from the impact. His back was broken. He was crying so loudly, scared. I could almost hear the words as if he was screaming them. Why? Why? Doesn't know. How could he? He was innocent, subject to a monstrous, unfettered rage. Lava picked up Red up again and brought his body back down onto a rock, half buried in the dirt. Red lay there twitching. Lava reached over, extending its gnarled arms in the forest floor and produced a hefty stick. He raised it up and brought it down, again and again onto Red, producing a yelp on it shattered my heart each time. Piece by piece, unable to look away, I watched his lover scream and reduce Red to a bloody clump. You really don't need to see this. After some time, I came back into my body. The sun had set and a deep, dark red surrounded us. It was it was long gone, and I only saw the red in the dirt. I crumpled forth and lay next to the scattered remains. I could barely see through my tears. Gently I took the head of the poor thing, now detached, with his neck splintering out, bone splintering out from his broken spine. Kratom so close and quietly wept into the dark. So sorry, Red. So sorry. Fuck me, man. I was not expecting that. I mean, they did put the warning in the beginning, but, what happened with Red was not the final straw, however. As much as it pains me to say it, was only later that I made the decision to end this fucker's life. It was Addie that did it. That was her new name. It was Addie from her license plate. Why anyone would use their name as their license plate was beyond my understanding. Then she would pull up to the trailer. I see it flash in the setting sun. She has rhinestones to the vanity plates, which stuck out like treasures in the yard, of green and brown. Must be proud to be Addie, to be Addison. Loved Red far more than me. Well, she loved Red far more than me. She was here when Lover dragged him off. Maybe he would have survived. Could have run away, barreling into the night in her car with Red tucked under the blankets, warm and safe from all that unnatural anger, all like a coward frozen in place. Then she visited and stayed in the trailer. She noticed right away that Red was gone. I couldn't tell her, but she knew. Felt helpless as she wandered, calling for him, begging him to come home. She had a different pet name for him, Rufus, but it didn't matter. I knew she was crying out. Couldn't tell her he never was coming home. Wanted so many times to lead her to his grave. Showed the corpse I had carefully buried. Maybe she'd have understood the danger then. Maybe she'd want to fight. Do what I couldn't. There was so much heat when Addie was here. Somehow her presence set it off. Made Lover angry, hungry to draw blood again. Screams increased, the thumping, the howling, the rocking of the trailer. Scratches on metal walls, broken windows, glass scattered under the fold-out thing. Rusted display of violence. Saw the bruises that lined her arm and face each time she stepped out into the yard. Wondered, I worried, hoped that she would get out. Maybe she could escape. Maybe I could take her away from all that pain. Oh, showing red to her, wood showing red to her scurry off. Leave me alone in the woods with it, with Lover. Used to watch her sleep when she stayed over, curled up on that tiny bed. I was too young. Why would someone so young even bother to come here? Is love in such short supply that she found it here? Her eyelashes fluttered while she dreamed, searching. Maybe she saw Red in her dreams. Maybe she knew her own time was coming. Something had been gone, only for a short while. Can't remember what I was doing, hunting probably. I stalked back to my nest in the woods. Felt a shift in the air. The hum of blood seeped slowly into me. Acrid and metallic. Printed to leave my quarry behind as I jumped over logs and stone and creeks. The thudding in my heart grew, pounding, bursting through my throat in gasps of desperate air. The sound grew stronger, with an ache that could last an eon. Realized I was standing on Red's grave. As soon as I stepped over the mound surrounding it, I knew what had happened. Well, fuck me, man. Around me was flesh, stripped bare of clothing still warm with life. Toys scattered by children's hands, body laid across the dirt, in 100 pieces. Hands clutching Red's freshly dug up skull, gleamed with white shiny bones and scorned with white plump maggots. She was holding him, having discovered him here, probably driven by her own curiosity, her sadness. She had been mourning him when Lover found her. Saw it fit to bury her there too. Maybe her body would quell that bottomless bloodlust. Heard her gurgle and pulled back from my agony to look. Oh my god, is she seriously still alive? Fuck. Her head was barely kept together, more bone than skin, teeth picking out from her flayed cheeks. Stumbled forth and wept openly now. It had only been a single breath in her body, a single move she could make. Watched her turned her working eye up to me, rested her much soiled meat. She looked at me and could only gasp. I'll kill it, I promise, I said, struggling to form words that she might understand. Eyes widened. Then she saw nothing. I wept bitter tears then, sat slumped near her. Could have been hours that passed or minutes, but all I know is that I felt myself soak inside and through that grief. Tried to build up something that I could use. Enough strings to kill the lover. I wiped my face and looked upon her once more. Realized her face was wet. Would I cry that long? That hard? I leaned in and realized the smell washed over. Smell. That bitter smell. It wasn't blood that was slowly mixing into the earth. It was urine. I awoke from the blackness of that realization and I knew I was ready. Here Lover went after her. It murdered her, I did not know. But worked quickly in somewhere, came back or fled. Or in case it came back or fled. The sun was setting fast, and the cold of the winter gave icy teeth to the wind. Can make it to that trail and hide for the winter. Found my abandoned quarry, deer, and laid it nearby. Traveling that fucking evil straight to me. With that deer's body, cut that red heart, and with an eye, so I knew who was, whatever. Rummaged around the trailer, taking the shotgun and rifle, the whiskey too. Didn't have much else to do, so I sat and waited. Watched the moon tuck itself behind the cloud, as if too it was scared to watch. I hear something now. I sense it. That fury, that anger. Sees itself in the shadows and spreads itself onto the lawn, curls up to me. My brain snaps. Another. Rustle leaves, a low cry. Here it comes. Oh, hi? From the light, all can focus on it. is its foul sunken face. Looks at me, the hollow socket of its left eye, a gaping black, almost accusingly empty. Follows its face as it steps closer. Its remaining eye at first, wide with shock. I can see all of me for the first time. My body, my face, many bestial limbs laid bare in the humming glow of the yard lights. I was expecting a lot more monster, not mostly entirely human, but yeah. Wonder how it feels taking me in as I shrink in the shadows of the forest. And spill out onto the wet ground heavy. My spindling limbs bend at awkward angles from where I sit. Was I afraid? Was Addie afraid seeing me unfurled above her was red? Do they think I was another monster? Others remained eyes is locked on me. Realize I'm holding my breath. Then it squints. I feel that rage come flooding back. Yeah, hunches his jaw and starts to scream. Unrelenting torrent of insults and other things. Hates me for taking its eye, making this trap for prey it could not get. Giving grace to the lies that got in the way of its anger. Can't hear any of what it screams. All I can see is the red on his arms, the heart filled with age. Gleams on the pale flesh of its arms, the ripped flannel shirt. Suddenly, I realized she fought back. I felt a surge of bittersweet joy. Her hands were flecked with her dried blood. The zipper of its pants are covered with blood stains. Sensed myself to lunge, to rip its still screechy windpipe from its throat, but it slipped suddenly, surprisingly. Closes her mouth and sees. See whispered cold air flare from its nostrils. From there, follows drunken movements as it raises the gun at its side. Gun? Freeze. Not have only the two eyes I found still watching it. I searched my memory of the times I spent watching it stumble out of the trailer, going on fruitless huntings. These were my woods, my prey. I would never find anything more than scrabbling squirrels, even those disappearing away with hearing its footsteps trampling through the undergrowth. Had a second rifle for special occasions. For hunting big game like me. Too slow, too big, too awkward. Could barely sit in this chair to start with. Lover raises the gun, cocks it. Ready to lunge. And all then I see is blackness. Lying on the ground, I can't move. The weight of the realization presses onto me. Lover wouldn't be scared of me. Many others have been, but of course it wouldn't. Had no fear, only blind wrath to all of it. To other life, anything that stopped drinking or made too much noise or denied it what it deems it own. Vision starts to return. You see, I hear it stabbing over the ground. It's like crunch of leaves, dabbings of frost on the grass. He's laughing, that same laugh when it first caught me. That ever-present anger starts to melt slowly. It gradients into something worse. It saunters into the sights and I watch its boots sink into the cold earth. Mud and blood cakes the laces. Smells like death and whiskey. Continues to laugh, a gummy, flamey thing. Air whistles through the spaces of his teeth. Can almost feel the fear that Addie and Red felt, gazing up at that uncaring, wizened face of the one they thought loved them. Lover was a bad lover. I never blamed them for staying. Love is fearsome in its intensity. It would curl around your hand and form thickening thorns, desperate to keep everything it held dear alive and safe. Thought of the monster bears I see, growling at my passing with her cubs in tow. She growled at them to stay in line, following close behind. It wasn't anger that rumbled from her, it was desperation, plea to keep safe. It was real love. Lover wore that same mask of love, disguised with a chilling common ease. Lived in and out of promises and patience, gripped so tight, couldn't breathe. Fixating you, blowing your vision until you believed it was love. It listened to me, Addie. Listen to Red. It's now real love, because I have many who love me. Start to scream, not anger this time, but pure fear. Sound feels like a watered over burn as it fills the air. And it wraps around its throat. Now around the ankle. Sheets peel away from and slink into the light. Takes a handful of lover, twisting flesh this way and that. The screams echo into the night air, reverberate for miles around. Too bad there were no neighbors. I feel a huge paw offer itself on beside me and I take it, standing on cheeky legs. It's hard to see as I realize one of my eyes burst from the bullet. That isn't really what matters. So many more. Something from my voice had produced what you might call a howl of ecstasy. Relief. Everyone turns up and joins in. A shrink into the sights of lover is contorted, raised into the air by so many eager shrubs or whatever. Turned and tangled, there is no words that can describe the sound it makes. Raise myself up onto the full height and lean over the rat walked, but still barely living shape of this beast, staring down into that stupid fucking face. Not a drop of anger left in it, reduced to a primal state, only knowing terror. One eye is wide and searching, reflecting the moon peeking out as it casts the moonlight onto our final scene. I glance one distended hand onto his face, and with the other trace the heart on what should be its arm. With its remaining breath, is a gargled massive press as I press one finger into its eye. In an instant, it too only feels what will happen to it. Undistracted by my visage, the stunning form surrounding it. Screams and screams and screams. I drink it in. We drink it in. For you, Addie. For you, Red. I give you this offering to you. Ew. Probably a good thing that it censored it. I can't say much for the rest of the game, but, yeah, fuck me, man. What a fucking story. God. Yeah. That was Lover. My god. Well, I wasn't kidding about the fucking warnings, 'cause Jesus fucking Christ. My god. Yeah, that was really well told, though. And, the sounds. Like, I honestly don't have the words for it, because it's just like... I feel so depressed after reading that, but overall it was really good. But yeah, if you guys want to read this for yourself, be as depraved as I was for having to sit through this, yeah, link will be down in the description below, and yeah, hopefully we'll be moving on to something a lot more happier than whatever the fuck this was. Hello, and welcome to It's Not You, It's Your Trauma. This is sort of an RPG maker game, I think, with some visual novel elements, but yeah, this is a game about mental health issues and such, so yeah, let's start a new game. Stories, huh? Well, alright then. I think I've got one I can tell you. A story, I mean. Keep in mind, the story's gonna kind of paint me as a bit of an idiot. But I guess that's fine, since I kinda am one. Okay, I guess we're backspacing out that. A few years ago, I was just walking around and having a good time. I'm just walking around and having a good time. And then I saw it. Whoa, I see something. An orange ring that fits my color scheme perfectly. Okay, I wouldn't put that on my hand. Don't know where that's been. Of course I picked it up because finders keepers. It's probably legally sound, but then when I put it on, something happened. Something's happening. And then... oh, it's now winter? What? Oh, where? What? Oh, my god. Camera's wheel. Hello? Anyone? Shoot. Well, I guess maybe I should look around. And look around I did. Okay, and yep, we get to control the character now. Yay. Hey, bleh, it smells awful. What's in this thing? Don't you think I want to put my hand in there? Oh, these flowers smell really amazing. I wonder why they're blossoming so well when there's snow everywhere. That is a good question. Maybe they're flowers that can bloom in the winter? Because I know there's kinds of ones like that. Bucket full of water. Hasn't frozen over yet. Hopefully that means there's people around. Yeah, not too sure. There's also rocks. Small pile of rocks. Hello, rocks. I wonder if I could name them all. I used to love pet rocks as a kid. Yeah, you seem like the type that would have pet rocks. Whoa. After approximately 2 seconds of wandering, I finally happened upon some sort of building. Some sort of building. It'd be nice to get out of this cold. Maybe someone inside could help me. Well, so I thought. When I entered, however... Yeah, maybe don't wander into strange buildings. Why, hello there. Completely right, there was totally someone inside that could help me. Hey. Okay, listen, this is gonna sound crazy, but I think I, teleported here or something. It was the middle of summer for me, just a little bit ago. And then picked up this ring and... oh my god. Ring is totally cursed. I knew pop culture was right to tell me that rings were evil. That's what I get for picking up random junk off the floor. Correlation is 100% causation. Hold on, my extremely excitable new acquaintance. No ordinary random junk. Am I correct in assuming you are from a place known as Earth? Well, Canada, but yeah, I guess. Don't know why you say it like that. Oh my god, I'm on an alien planet. Humanoid aliens. No, they're so boring and lame and... It's not an alien planet, at least not in the sense that you're thinking of. This is a world known as Thea, which resides in a realm closely connected to yours, the one that houses your Earth. Recognize that ring you have. It carries a gateway rift, and it must have brought you here. Oh, so it's like an Seiki device. I don't know what that is. Neither do I. Well, I don't know what a gateway rift is, so I'd say we're even. So can this thing take me back home then, to my Earth realm? In theory, yes. Great, right, ring, take me home. Yeah, I don't think it's that easy. I'm sorry for calling you random junk. Nope, sentient. If it isn't hurt feelings preventing me from going home, what is? Feeling sure I'm getting hurt right now. Perhaps I can strike a deal with you. Creepy. Okay. No creepy, Never mind. See, this library contains the entirety of the history of Thea. It is our Historia. What? How? Give me some time to search through it, and I'm sure I'll find some information on how you can use that ring to take you home. Till then, you will help me with errands around the building in return. There's plenty of room and food here for you as well. Well, that sounds perfect, actually. Wait. It's totally way too good to be true. I can't even know if I can trust you. Well, you're welcome to leave. Does have a point. You know what? That deal sounds great. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? Okay, I don't know why I faced for his feet and now it looks like he's standing on top of me. Name's Sammy. Looking forward to working with you. The same to you. You just call me the librarian. Alrighty, so... hey, librarian. Do you know that guy laying out there in the snow, or... the what? Great, got another visitor. Oh, hi there. So we dragged you out of the snow, brought you inside, and now we're here. And now you can also stay here and help out with the librarian's errands and stuff. Okay. Anyway, your name's Kane, right? Didn't kill your brother or anything, did you? I'm an only child. Tell me that's not because you actually killed your brother or something. It's not because I actually killed my brother or something. Great, I can tell we're gonna be great friends, Kane. Okay. Very enthusiastic. Thank you, Kane. No problem. Yep, great friends. She is definitely a talker, that's for sure. Should I ask them about why they were out there in the first place? Out there in the snow, all alone? No. No, that just leads to nothing but trouble. Ah, it's morning time. Okay, oh, and I'm back in control of my character, yay. It's the left half of the map of Thea. Looks pretty much like a map of Earth to me, though. Just with a bunch of different names. There are any differences, I wouldn't notice them anyway. Geography has always been one of my weaker subjects. As far as I'm concerned, a world map's a world map. Guess that's one way of getting out of trying to create a new map for this world. Empty bucket. I had to use the thing last night to wash my snow-soaked clothes. I thought you were about to say that I used it to go to the toilet, but hopefully it's not that, old. But yeah, it's not comfy in the slightest. Don't worry, I'll talk to you in a second. It's still super snowy outside. The whole thing's empty, which is kind of boring. Aw, I thought we'd at least have clothes there or something. Morning, Kane. Did you sleep well? Yes. That's good. So you're all prepped for a day of the librarians? It's a problem to... Or to... yeah, that, whatever that word is. Of library and errands. Okay, and then there's notes. Here we go. Looks like the librarian wrote down what they want us to do for today. Right, so what's the dealio? Well, I thought a magic library would be home to more interesting odds and ends, but I guess dusting the shelves is still important. The librarian probably doesn't usually get the time to do this sort of stuff. Alrighty then, let's go, Kane. Okay. Also just noticed that he has 2 different coloured eyes. It's cool. Sammy got the day 1 errand list. Kane is now accompanying Sammy. Okay, yay. Okay, how are you doing? Sammy, Kane, good morning. Morning, how are you, librarian? Just doing as I promised, searching for the information to help you get home. Yeah, speaking of that, thanks again, librarian. I do appreciate it. Didn't even eat me in my sleep or anything. I guess I can trust you. Right. I'm glad that's been cleared up. In any case, as the sole librarian of Thea's Historia, I'm obligated to help those who I can with the words of our history. Now there's no need to remind me. Simply trying to recall where I first read of that ring of yours. Feel free to go and retrieve the dust and get started on today's task. Find it in the room to your left. Sounds good, boss person. Do be sure to get as much dusting done as possible before night falls. The story shifts its form. Luckily, the duster won't be so easily accessible come tomorrow. Huh? Okay. Before the Historia does what now? Sammy, you can ask questions you won't understand the answers to, or we can stop wasting our time. Somewhat good point. Looks like this one's about a carriage driver. Really annoying carriage driver. Kind of boggling my mind how many books there are here. Looks like this one's not in English. I can't even read the title. All these books are just lying around. It's really tempting me. Good thing I hate reading. Man, I have a field day in here. I like reading. Check it out, Kane. Apples. Are you talking about those reds? Dude, no way. You're seriously calling reds on Thea? What? Well, they're probably called other things in different languages. Are oranges called oranges, or are they called apples? Man, I got a feeling that Thea's got a lot of uncanny valley sort of things waiting to store for me. So similar yet so different. Well, like the language is basically the same, or this one is. English, I guess. But the different words for things is a bit weird. Plus all the techie things you don't have. All the magic things you do. It's kinda neat though. Still, I mainly just want to be able to get home. I'm not one for like epic adventures in another world, I don't think. Guess you guys won't have fictional stories like that here, huh? Like an unlikely hero ends up in another world and saves it or something? I wouldn't really know. Oh yes, those breads. Feel free to help yourself. No need to work on an empty stomach. Not gonna argue with that. Let's dig in, Kane. Okay. Sammy and Kane ate some breads. Take one with me too, just in case. Sammy got a red. Yay! This is a pretty thin book, at least compared to most of the other ones. Looks like it's about someone named Emily. Looks like this one's about a detective. Cool. And there's some more flowers here. Hello. Flowers. Hello, flowers. Why's the history of Thea gotta be in the form of the written word anyway? What's up with that? Can't be like in the form of magic videos or podcasts or games or something? Well, I mean, I guess that Thea's not techy enough for the video games though. Then what about music? Musical art or song? Whoa. That one over there is not in English, and it's sandwiched between ones that are. So many mysteries. Being in this magic library has gained me thinking. If Earth is all tech-based, then Thea is definitely more magic-based. It's still kind of hard to believe, but I guess I don't have any choice. Can you do magic? No. Oh, what? That's too bad. I wanted to see some magic spells. I have a feeling the librarian won't indulge me. I won't. See? Sorry. I told my father I couldn't do magic either, so... That's okay, we can be non-magic buddies together then. Okay. I'm guessing he doesn't really do, or not really know his parents well then. All I see is books, books, books. What about you, Kane? What do you see? Yep, same thing. I'm glad you agree. Books, books, so many books. Wish some of them were comics. That'd be way easier to read. Oh, comics are basically like books, but all the writing is in pictures, and all the dialogue is in bubbles. If this is a magic library with magic books about history, wonder how the colours will get decided. If there were a book about me, I think it'd be either orange or pink, but I guess only Thealings get to have magic books all about them. What about you, Kane? You're actually a part of Thea, so you definitely have a book somewhere here. What colour do you think it is? I don't know. Oh, come on, that's so boring. Give me a guess at least. Grey. I guess that suits you. Wow, all these books are labelled with names. Is that how this magic library works? Guess Thea's history is really all about its people. Can't imagine how many books there must be in this place, in a place like this though. Especially if Thea's population is anything like Earth's. What do you think, Kane? Are you big on reading? I guess not. Same here. Okay, well I think we're done looking around this place. Ooh, I almost forgot about this. Big stone tablet. I can't read what it says. Can you, Kane? No, sorry. Well, there's no need to apologize. Okay, well let's go up north first. Wait, hold on. Maybe we can avoid more work if we just back away from this room slowly. Okay, I guess we're not going out there then. Oh, we need to go to this room. Looks like a huge book, Kane. Don't think I've ever read anything this thick before. Kane, have you read a book like this? A book this thick before? Never read a book that thick before. Look at that, we're finding things we have in common. Bunch of loose sheets of paper. Guess this is what the librarian wrote our little errand list on. Okay, what about this mirror? It's me! Mirror, mirror on the wall. Here's the first of them all. Sammy, are you okay? Mirror? Kane. Oh, right. That makes more sense. I guess you don't have Snow White or anything like that here. When Evil Queen talks to a mirror and stuff? I don't think so. Well that's fine. Well, anyway, let's find our duster. Single lady in need of a duster. Nope, nothing. Any available duster in here? Yes, no. Guess it's a no. Hello, looking for a duster. Them dust bunnies need eliminating. There we are. Someone Kane got a duster. Hell yeah. Got any anti-dust sticks in here? Or in here? Yeah, that would also be a no, but we got our dusting, so let's go dust everything. And mysteries never end. Anyway, it's time to dust this bad boy. Okay, dusted the shelves, hell yeah. It's too... yeah, I'm not even going to try and sing that. Alrighty, let's get dusty. Okay, dusted them. Okay, dusted that. Still no comics anywhere, that's too bad. Can we dust him? Is there something you need, Sam? Came? No. Oh, no, just wanted to say hi. Hello. Oh. Kind of boggling my mind how many books there are. Okay, I guess we're not dusting any of those, but we'll dust these. Yep, dust that. Alright, I think we got all the shots, Kane. I'll confess, you two have done a fine job, but you're still far from done. If you're getting that room up north, I was hoping you would. Charming. While it would be ideal if I could get you two to clean the entire story for me, lack of magical connection to it would make that difficult. But just the 2 rooms worth of shells that you can currently properly access is better than nothing. Now get going. Okay, I guess we're finally seeing what's in this room. Oh my god. There's so many shells. Oh, we're gonna be here all frickin' day. Okay, now you seeing this? This is too many frickin' shells. I am seeing this. It's gonna take all day. Damn it. I can't reach this last one. Canine, no, it may be hard to tell, but you're like a head taller than me. Can you go see if you can reach it? Okay, thanks. You know you can use both hands, right? Might make it a bit easier too. Kane, are you okay? Sorry, the books. I can clean them up. Oh. Your arm? Don't care about that. Are you okay? Why is one of your arms a sword? Oh. My mother. No, forget it. Just gonna move on from that terrifying revelation, actually. Okay. Hey, if you want... No, never mind. More importantly, look at this lady's name. What kind of name is Finnis? It's so cool. Where can I get a last name like that? Do you not like your last name? No. Nah, mine's fine. It's just that something like Finnis was way cooler. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm getting real sleepy beepy, so let's finish up and get out of here and into bed. Okay. I wonder if time passes the same here as it does back on Earth. It's only been a few days until the anniversary of when she... Don't even think about that. So she's dealing with her own shit then too. It's morning time. Okay, we got some awesome music going on. Morning, Kane. All rested up? Yes, that's good. So you're all physically and mentally prepped for a day of epicans? It's a thing of epic and errands. Okay, what are we doing today? Another day, another dollar. Dollar? Right, we're not in Kansas anymore. Kansas? Don't worry your pretty little head over it, Kane. It's just Earth currency and an Earth place. A pop culture reference, I guess. My head is pretty? Sure, why not? Anyway, why don't we get started for today, Kane? Today's errand is another boring one, though. It likes organizing papers. Oh well, no use complaining. Let's get going, Kane. Okay. So we got the day 2 errand list. Kane is now accompanying Sammy. Okay, let's... Yeah, it's definitely different now. What's all this then? Hey, check it out. Looks like there's a bunch of there's Magic Library. Maybe we can use them. but the layout changes every day. Oh, right. I already mentioned that, didn't they? You think that means that these are all outdated? No good? Should we toss them? Why the heck would the librarian make maps anyway? When would they get the time? Do these just magically spawn daily or something? I don't know. To all of the above? Well, if the librarian didn't want us throwing out random stuff, then they should label this stuff better. Into the trash it goes, I say. Okay. Throw out some more maps. Okay, yay. There's a cake joint here. Doesn't really look like a cake. To me, it looked like a stack of papers. Oh, a cake in a box anyway. This cake doesn't seem like it's rotting or anything, so I guess we can just leave it. Nah, seems likely. Kinda wanna eat it though. Yes, eat the cake. Your librarian won't notice a single missing slice of it if I take this from this angle. Yeah, some cake. Gets cake good no matter what realm you're in. Do you want to try a slice, Kane? No, thank you. Yeah, I'll put this red right there and fill the gap I left behind. Okay, right. I don't know about you, Kane, but after yesterday, I'm kinda all bookshelfed out. Yes. Okay, I'm not gonna go through every single one of them, but Kane, look, a box. Yes, very cool. What'd be really cool is what's inside of it. Come on, help me out. Okay. Kane, it's not working. I think it's sealed with magic. Probably to stop prying eyes from getting into it. Like us. No. Okay, what's up with this giant crack in the wall? Who knows? Okay, well anyway, we'll move on. There's also another bucket here. For all those old maps I just kind of work out on the assumption that this is where garbage goes. Yeah, well, I hope so, otherwise. Oh my god, there's so much paper around. Sammy, Kane, hope you're doing well. Doing great, just doing our daily task and all that. Already got rid of your old maps and everything. But yes, those. Story creates a map for me once a day. I never had a need for them as the sole librarian. Still weird, not gonna ask you how that works. In any case, thank you. Hey, I mean, you're the one providing food and housing in the middle of winter. I complain about having to do all this labor, but not to your face at least. Right. I'm sure you understand that this is a large and greatly magical building. I mean, compared to the good old fiction of Earth, I gotta say it's a bit underwhelming, am I right, Kane? I don't know if you're right. I mean, the library's awesome, dude. Thanks again. I'll keep organizing your papers. The sole librarian of Thea's Historia, my primary task is to read every single page and commit each one to memory. I hope you understand how other odds and ends may fall to the wayside, especially when individuals like you occasionally need help. I hope you understand just how appreciative I am that you assist me while I assist you in return. Sorry, dude. I tuned out after hearing that you're supposed to memorize every single page in this place. That's freaking nuts. Oh, also I definitely didn't eat any of your cake. And I definitely didn't put a red anywhere near or on any cake. You know, just so you know. Cake. Oh, that. Right. Well, I don't care for sweets, so it wouldn't bother me either way, whether or not you ate any. In fact, feel free to help yourself. Huh, you don't even like cake? Kane, are you hearing this nonsense? Yes. You don't even like cake, why are you leaving some huge chunk of it laying around? I'd imagine it's because the magic of Historia decided it wanted to try its hand at making one for us. Well, birthday. Share a birthday with your building? Magic? Is sentient? What? So many questions that I probably wouldn't even understand the answers to. Right, well, good talk, Sammy. Well, anyway, moving on from that, we got some papers to clean up here. Those papers scattered around look like they're in desperate need of some organization to me. What do you think, Kane? Most likely, yes. Let's pick these bad boys. We'll pick up these bad boys. I can't read a word on this. What about you, Kane? No. Guess my curiosity will forever go unsatisfied. Well, into the paper stack it goes. We got some here. What's this? Looks like a bunch of riddles or something. Wanna try one out, Kane? Okay. Oh hey, I know this one. You used to have this friend who was super into riddles and puzzles and stuff like that. Anyway, here it is. 1 has 4 legs in the morning, 2 legs at noon, and 3 legs at night. Mortem? No, Kane, it's man. Wait, no, you were right. You know, I don't think I ever want to know. Well, into the paper stack it goes. Okay, what about these ones? Hey Kane, check out this out. Looks like a bunch of animal sketches. They're pretty cute. Very cute. My favorite animal are dogs. What about you? I don't know. I think you'd be a cat person. Let's get those vibes from you. Meow. That's great, dude. I guess you agree with me, huh? Well, my friends had a pet cat. It had, heterochromia, like you. Name was Daisy, though, not Kane. The whole family had a flower motive going for their names. That's so cute. Well, into the paper stack it goes. Sam and Kane picked up some papers. Okay, what about these ones? Hey, these look like newspapers. But in a magic library that's consistently filling itself with history of the world, do you need to read newspapers? I just say we throw these things out. What do you think, Kane? Okay. Then Kane threw out the old newspapers. We got these ones. That's just a bunch of old scribbles. Doesn't mean anything to you, Kane. Isn't that just cursive? What? No way. This is cursive, then I'm the Queen of London, Ontario. Your Majesty. I'm so bad at reading cursive. Whatever, just put it in the pile already. Okay, and we got this one last pile right here. Whoa, these papers got a whole bunch of weird circles drawn on it. Those look like magic runes. Oh, what do they do? How do they work? Just the drawing on paper aren't of any use. Need to gather magic in the atmosphere and then draw those runes to do any magic. Seems like they're just notes on what the runes are supposed to look like. Whoa, it's cool that you know so much about magic, even if you can't actually do it yourself. Anyway, let's pick these bad boys up off the floor. Okay, I think that's all of them. Oh, that was all of it, wasn't it? Seems like it. Great, let's get out of here before the librarian shows extra work onto us like yesterday. Oh, you finished up for today. Good. My thanks. Jesus Christ. You can call me the librarian. In any case, it's indeed good that you helped me gather up all those papers up. I've been scattered around here for quite a while now. Speaking of good, I've got news for you. Good, I hope? Yes, that's why I was implying. I actually found a record of the first to travel between our realms. The first traveler, as it were. I had found one of her books in one of the rooms you dusted just yesterday, in fact. Oh, that is good news. It is good news, right? It is indeed. Just give me some time to go. Didn't mean to skip all that. Just get me back home before my parents come back for the summer vacation. We'll be all good. Jeez, now I'm thinking about it, I'm sure I'm lucky. Didn't get stuck here in the middle of exam season or something. Right, well, thank you again for today's help. We're searching areas of the story that you two won't be able to access for the rest of the day, so feel free to rest until tomorrow. Alrighty, sounds good, boss person. I would have simply asked you to dust more, sure, but I can't imagine that you would have kept my dusting instead of putting it away. Kane? Yes? Tell the kid the dusting instead of putting it away. Don't tell the librarian. I'm right here, and you're dusting shelves tomorrow. Oh, what? No, that's so lame and boring and humiliating for my short and stubby arms. What happened to not complaining in front of me? Anyway, thank you both again. You especially, Kane. Whoa, what's up with the extra Kane praise? Where's the extra Sammy praise? Kane is very exacting. I can tell what is their share of the work and what is yours. Which is all well and good. All the better for when they continue their stay after you leave. But good night, you two. Huh, so you'll be staying in this magic library after I go back home? I don't have anywhere else to go. Huh, there's definitely worse places to be than a magic library with free food. I know. Hey, you're a funny guy, Kane. I wasn't trying to be. Man, am I ever tired? Let's head back to our rooms and just start relaxing, shall we? Okay. There was something more than they wanted to talk about. They would have said something, right? I should have. Maybe I just. Not really my business to ask anyway. It could go wrong. I wouldn't know what to say. It'd just be all wrong. Okay, well, on to day 3. Okay, how are you doing, Kane? Morning, Kane. It's certainly morning. It sure is. So, you ready for a day of running grands? Yes, running and errands. Like running errands. Okay, what have we got today? Well, I know I've got dusting to do. As expected, the librarian wants us to dust the darn shelves again. Right, buddy, let's get going. Buddy? A word for friend. Got synonyms on Thea, right? Yes, there are synonyms. Oh, I didn't think there wasn't. I was just joking around, bud. Bud? Like a flower? Like short for buddy. Bud. Wanna call me Bud? Bud? Maybe. Huh, well, take your time deciding. Anywho. Oh, weak. Librarian's asking you to help with them with something else today while I gotta do the dumb dusting. Oh. Okay. Guess we're going our separate ways for today. Okay, also notice that there's... I'm not the biggest fan of the washroom being all the way down there, to be honest. Because yeah, I didn't even notice that there was stairs down there. I wonder if that was always there. Yeah, and as usual, it's changed again. Oh, there, open book. Did the librarian leave you lying around? What about you? Severe Phineas. Yes, as expected. I have no idea what this is. Okay, well, let's get to dusting. And yeah, flowers, and dusties. Okay, pretty easy. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to head down these stairs. You know, I rarely use the washroom just because it's in a basement-like location. Holding it in it ain't always easy. Yes, Kane, I am 17 years old. That's still a little scared of the dark. It happens. That's right, Kane's not even with me today. Gonna have to go down these stairs alone. This sucks. Okay, well, we're here. Okay, really need to sneeze. Okay, time to vanquish some dust. Time to wipe these floors. By that I mean you're gonna get dusted, buddy. Man, it sure feels different doing this stuff without Kane. I don't think I've hung out with just one person so much and so consistently since Violet. Come on, Sammy, happy thoughts. Things are more cheerful when you're gleeful. Oh, I should write that down. Yeah, I guess she's the type that, tries to remain happy and stuff when trying to grieve and stuff. Anyway, hello, open book. What secrets do you have for me today? Whoa, is this Kane's book? Well, one of their books, I guess. Kane Phineas. Is that their last name? It sounds familiar. But I guess I could just be some other Kane. Oh man, the temptation. I want to look through it so bad. I shouldn't though. The less I know, the better. Just screw things up otherwise. Yeah. Yeah, from his reaction about, librarian talking about, the first adventurer, I think, might be related to him. My wrist is starting to hurt. But you still need to dust these shelves. Because these shelves get way dusty if they're down in the basement. Time to get rid of some dust. And there we go. And then go into this room. Oh, hi there. Ah, Sammy, I hope you're well. Dusting sucks. Yes, that would be why I've asked you to do it for me. What do you need Kane for, anyway? I just had a few things I wanted to discuss with them. As such, I'd like to ask you to return to your room once you're done. I'll send Kane on their way once we're finished up. I wonder if it has to do with a certain mother. Dusting sucks. That it does, Sammy. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna leave them be. I apparently left a bunch of books lying all over the table. What's low? Like I was just saying all this stuff out loud. Get ready for your clock to get cleaned, and by clock I mean shelf. Don't mean to go through there. Right, last shelf. Yay. Alright, I think that was all of them. Guess I can head back to my room now. Yeah. You two have fun there. We'll just, go to bed, I guess. Guess I'll just chill for now. Not that there's really much to do. Maybe I could go read some books. Ha, as if. Still, I can't believe my own personal otherworldly journey just ended up with me doing dumb daily tasks in the library of all places. Not fond of it? Jesus Christ. It's Kane, actually. Ha, just don't scare me like that, and I won't be mixing your name up again. Anyway, it's still a magic library, so it's still pretty cool, even if all the magic is basically always off screen. Of course. Just not much of a reader, so it feels kind of funny being basically confined to just here, I guess. Okay. I haven't seen much of Thea either. No, but you've lived here your whole life, right? Sheltered lifestyle? Something like that. But it's okay. Not interested in seeing what Thea has to offer anyway. Yeah, not much of a vacation travels person. I don't know. I guess not. Hey, I found your book earlier. I mean, I'm guessing it was yours, or one of yours, since people tend to have a lot of books here. Is your last name Phineas? Yes. Then yeah, I think I found one of those magic books about you. Don't worry though, I didn't snoop. I read the title in like 3 out of context sentences, that's all. If you wanted to, you could have. Nah, I mean, if you want to tell me about yourself, I ought to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Not through reading some omniscient diary, you know? Plus, I hate reading. I'm not a horse. No, so, you're messing with me. Maybe. Yeah, you got some bite, huh? But yeah, for real, if you want me to know about you, you can just tell me yourself. I don't know what I want. Who does anyway? Don't you want to go home? Oh, duh, but that one's an obvious one. Doesn't count. Well, I'm down to just relax and rest if you are, Kane. Okay. Yeah, he's obviously been through some shit. Why did I say that? Tell them to tell me about themselves? What if they actually do? When they start actually telling me about what a messed up tragedy that is so clearly their life, then what? Wouldn't know what to say. I never know what to say. I'll screw it up again. Violet, pretty soon it'll be the anniversary of your death. Wonder if I'll be home by then. Ah, it's morning time. Yay, morning again. Morning, Kane. Good morning, bud. So, anyway, you all ready for the tale of history errands? Yes, mix of historical and errands, because this is a magic history library, right? Okay, well, what task do we have for today? Right, what's the deal, Seal? A pleasant surprise. The librarian just wants to talk to me about how I'll be getting home. Manual neighbor for me today. Wanna come with, Kane? He didn't say anything about task for you or anything, so... Okay. Well, I guess you're coming with me. Okay, let's go. Okay, this is a similar room that we've been in before. Yeah. Hi. What's up, librarian? Sammy, I found all the books in the story attributed to the first traveler. I believe I have an understanding of how she was able to travel between our realms. A ring must simply be bathed in sunlight for a full day, and it will take whoever next touches it with desire to the opposite realm. So, in our current case, from Thea to Earth. Oh, deceptively simple, yet specific. I guess I've been wearing this thing indoors this whole time. Should I go take it outside then? There's no need for that. You can head up to the top floor and place the ring by a window. There instead. It will gather sunlight just fine if you do that. Great. How do I get there? I believe you need to go through the crack in the wall in the room back there. Huh? I don't know about you, but I don't think I'll be able to fit. Ah, of course not. Allow me to just... There we go. There should be a sledgehammer in the box next to it. I've already unsealed it. Head over there and get smashing, why don't you? You seriously want me to just go tear down walls in your magic library? Story likes to make it difficult for even me to get to the top floor, even when I specifically request for it. Afraid there's no choice. In any case, tearing down that wall would be helpful for me as well, so consider it your daily task for today. Huh, what? Why would the magic library care if you get up to the top floor or not? I don't see why that matters. Oh my god, it's totally embarrassing reason, isn't it? Why don't you just get a move on now? You do want to get home, right? Sorry, librarian, but that look on your face told me all I needed to know. Alrighty, Kane, let's get going. Okay, let's get going and break down this wall. Now we know why this box was sealed off. Oh, that happened super easily. Careful now. I'm always careful. Doubtful. Here's the sledgehammer they were talking about. Perfect. Alrighty, let's get smashy. Okay, yay. Now let's break this down. Yeah, get smashy. Okay, here it goes. I'm already kinda tired. I guess I ended up doing manual labor today anyway, despite my initial impressions. Do you want me to try? No, you're like a beanpole. I got this. It'll just be slow going. Whew, I guess magic library walls are made of pretty tough stuff. Or the sledgehammer made of weak stuff. You'll be leaving soon, right? Well, yeah. Still probably gonna have to wait at least a day before leaving though. Don't think that this thing's got any sunlight at all. Home, huh. I'll really be home. Doesn't matter what happens. Thoughts will always stay the same, I guess. Violet. There we are. Come on, Kane. You coming with? Okay. Okay, well, let's get to the top floor. Huh, feels kind of weird to see such a big part of the library with absolutely no books. What do you think, Kane? You're really going to be leaving? Hey, come on, it'll be alright. If all the things needs to work as sunlight, I'll be able to visit you easy peasy. My mother, Severfinus, she was the first traveller. One who went from Thea to Earth and back again. Huh, that's a pretty wild coincidence. Come on, Kane, let's keep moving. Okay. Yeah, I want to see what is hiding in this top tower, but... Sammy, wait. Please. Oh, sure, bud. What is it? I want to tell you about her. About the first traveller. About my... mother. What is it? She always said she felt trapped, that Thea was worthless. That everyone was a part of it was worthless. She was always yearning for somewhere else. Kane. She hated it here because there was somewhere else. Somewhere where she couldn't go anymore. I don't think you'll be able to visit after you go back home. So when you leave, it will be goodbye. And Sammy, I don't want to say goodbye. Oh, poor guy. I'm sorry. I don't know what to say. That's okay. Come on, get the poor guy a hug, at least. Kane, never mind. Let's keep going. Come on, girl. Say something. This must be the place. Guess I'll just let the ring sit here until tomorrow. Tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going home. Huh, and just in time too. Wonder if I should get flowers for you, Violet. You never did like that kind of sentimentality, though. And Kane. What they were talking about. Did I say the wrong thing again? What is it that I want? Oh, and Kane's not here today. Alright, today's the day. Kane, Kane? Yeah, he probably doesn't want to see us. Probably too painful. Oh, hey, librarian. Librarian, have you seen Kane? I thought I saw him head for the top floor. Kane ready to say goodbye, I'd expect. How is the Historia laid out today? Is it easy to get back to where I left the ring? No need to worry about that. I made sure to have at least that floor accessible to you and Kane today. Just head down the stairs. I'll join you two soon enough. Sure, okay. Well, I guess we're going there then. Downstairs again, huh? I should, don't know why we need to wait, but okay, let's go. Kane, not doing something rash, are you? Just because of me? Couldn't say the right thing. Couldn't say anything. Feels like Violet all over again. Kane, should have stopped you from saying anything in the first place. Then it could have all stayed buried. What's buried can't hurt anyone. Well, besides yourself, because burying stuff and not trying to deal with it, and yeah, it's not good. Kane. Sammy. Oh, I'm sorry. I worried you. Yeah, I guess you did, but glad you're okay and not. Forget it. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, just glad you're okay. Is this it then? Guess so. I mean, I'll go say my farewell to the librarian first, but if, I don't know, you don't want to be around when I, leave, then we could talk it all out now, I guess. I don't know what I want. Huh. I had a feeling you'd say something like that. I don't think my mother was a very good one, but she is gone now, and I don't have anywhere else I can be, except this library, surrounded by the stories of people I will never get to really know. Stories, huh? Sammy, you always talked about a lot of interesting things, about you, about your life on Earth, about what you liked and didn't like. My mother hated the air, everything about it, everyone of it. She tried to make me more like someone from Earth, I think. Someone that she thought was better, that she thought was good, someone that she could love. But I don't think I ever was. Sammy, you were my first friend. I'm glad I met you. Glad I met you too. Heh, that was pretty heavy, huh? Sorry, you don't need to say anything else. Well, alright then. Here I go one I can tell you. A story, I mean. Keep in mind the story's gonna paint me as a bit of an idiot. I guess that's fine since I kind of am one. A few years ago, my friend, and ever since I don't know, I guess I just blamed myself. I mean, all the others told me that was normal, but I was being a dumb kid and at a sleepover, looked through a diary for, dirt, gossip. I read some pretty serious stuff, so I thought I should talk to her about it. I did, and we kept talking about it, but I must have said the wrong thing, done something stupid, because she still... Yeah. Sorry, I guess that was pretty heavy too. I don't know. You really opened yourself up to me just now, After that went down with my friend, with Violet, I never tried to talk like that again. Not even with the therapist the school brought in. I guess I figured just mess it up like I did before. Yeah. So, I don't know. There is supposed to be a corporeal thing, but at least here and now it felt right. But probably not actually the right thing to do, I mean, because then both parties just get sad and then he hugged. Yay, we get to hug. Honestly, they both needed a hug. Well then, are you ready? Ready as I'll ever be. Nice having you here around, Sammy. It was nice having you help, librarian. So I just touch this. Place it around your finger first, then place your hand around the stone. Right, sure. Okay. Sammy. Kane? I want to go with you. I want my home to be wherever you are. Theo or Earth. That part doesn't matter to me. Just want to go with you, if you'll let me. Kane, Yeah, sure, why not? We definitely need a new friend. And it's not like he has much left here anyway. Okay. 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 Hey, Brian, you want in on this? No, thank you, Sammy. Someone has to be here for the stories and history of Thea. Suit yourself. I still have your duster, you know. Need a new one anyway. Thank you again. Seriously. Take care of yourselves, you two. Righty then, Kane. Let's get going. Okay. Oh, that's it. Okay, that was a kind of sweet ending. But yeah, definitely some hard-hitting stuff, but yeah. Fortunately, some of us don't have that good of a life. Especially when surrounded by not so nice people. Or just having terrible shit happen. But yeah. Yeah, that was this. Yeah, if you guys want to play this yourself and maybe see what happened if you decide to let Kane not stay, link will be down in the description below, and yeah, just stay safe, yeah?